Doc, we better back up. We don't have enough road to get up to 88.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Hey everyone, Scooby-Doo here, and welcome to a brand new video. So if you can tell by the intro, we're mostly going to be talking about Back to the Future stuff today. However, there will be some really cool Star Wars stuff coming up. It's just a matter of me having the extra time, which I've talked about a few times. At work, I got split days off now, and I've gotten to the point in the Star Wars room where some of the stuff I want to do, I'm going to have to take apart the TV and all the wiring and move out all the life-size figures, and it's going to take me more than a day to do this, and I don't want to leave everything taken apart in the room. So it's going to be like where I have a couple of days strung together where I can get in there and do all that work. But that will be coming sooner than later, fingers crossed. So again, today it's mostly updates for the Back to the Future room. We've added a few things to it. If you remember, we have the Extreme Makeover by Extreme Arcade Cabinets from Australia. They're going to be helping me redo my virtual pinball, which is right there. And I really can't wait to get started on that and really tune back in for that, because we're going to be taking everything out of the machine. We're going to be rebuilding it, redesigning it, and we're going to have just a really awesome virtual pinball going in this room. So that's in the next couple months. Again, that's coming from Australia, so they're just about finished with some of the components. And then you can see there I have I don't know if you can see it, but I have a new monitor down right there that's going to be going into the cabinet as well. And so anyway, so they're almost finished with that. But even when they do finish it, we're still going to have to wait for the shipping from Australia. So again, probably a couple months or so before we really get into that pinball machine. And so since that's the case, I really wanted to get the rest of the room going. First thing that's new is the Windowscape, which you can see right there. There's a little bit of a blur with it, so I'm going to pick up the camera just so you can see it a little bit better. It's just depending on the day and the sunlight that's coming in. But you can see here now, outside our window, we have Hill Valley. The sign's over there. We got the DeLorean and the different stuff that was in Hill Valley. Now that's again, this is a Windowscape, which if you're not familiar with them, it's like a cling film that you can put on your window. Most of the time people, if they do use them, they do like scenery stuff, like a forest or an ocean or a beach or something like that. You basically just put it on your window if there's like a view that you have that you don't really like. For me personally, I normally keep my blinds closed because this window gets a lot of sun, and the UV rays that just come pouring into this room really play havoc on my white plastics, like on the jukebox and other things. So I generally keep it closed, but now I can keep the windows open and kind of have Hill Valley right out my window. So that's one of the first upgrades to the room. Another one I actually picked up, we'll just get the camera really quickly. I got that rug, which I think really ties into the room. I've been looking for a Back to the Future rug for a really long time. And actually I got that one off a website called T-Hamster. T-Hamster is kind of like a Society 6. I think that's the name of the other website. It's basically individual vendors that do rugs and comforters and pillows and t-shirts, and basically they just put designs on there, like Avengers or Star Wars or whatever it is that you're looking for. But I could never find one on Society 6 or any local vendors or on Etsy, and I came across that particular rug from T-Hamster. T-Hamster is a Chinese-based website, so I was a little skeptical, but I got it. The only bad thing about it is that let me just show you one more time because I didn't really keep that on there very long. I'll try to keep the camera steady. The one thing about the rug is they folded it, so if you count like 2.5 weeks of shipping, by the time I got it, it was just like it was folded like a brick, and there was big creases in it, and there was no way that it was going to lay flat even if I laid it out for a while. So I did have to take it out back. I hosed it down with water and just let it soak, and then let it partly dry outside again on a really flat surface. and then brought it inside and then put a bunch of heavy stuff on top of it. And it's pretty much taken all of the creases out. It's a little bit of work, but really, really love that new addition to the room with the rug. Let's see what we're going to be doing in this room. We're going to be moving like the time circuit that's on top of the pinball. That's going to go on the wall alongside with the flex capacitor that you see over to the left. I have that little control panel as well that's going to go up, and all of it's going to light up. It's going to be interactive. You're going to be able to push buttons and things are going to be going on it. And that's going to all go on the one wall. And then the other thing that we're going to be doing is I'm going to be building a new diorama, which I haven't built a diorama in a very long time. And we're actually going to make a trilogy Back to the Future diorama, which is actually going to go up right where that one is. That's not really a diorama that I have built up there in the corner. That was more just a display. It's going to go with my diorama that I do have up there of the 4th DeLorean that's in the set. I'm going to show you really quickly. But we're actually going to build a 3-set diorama, which is going to include the Sunstar 1/18 scale cars, which I already had this one right here. It's from Back to the Future 1. And then I have this one. And I'll pull the camera back a little bit so you can see each one. Let's move these here. We have the DeLorean from Back to the Future 2. And then the DeLorean from Back to the Future 3. And all those are going to go up onto the shelving up there. I'm actually going to rearrange it. It's an L shape. It's actually 2 separate shelves. But I'm going to move them around because I don't want any of the shelf to be hanging over the window. And we're going to do a big giant diorama with all 3 for the trilogy Back to the Future. And that, hopefully, I'll be started within a couple weeks as well, because I have to really start getting... I want to basically have all this room set to where the only thing we're going to be doing is the virtual pinball. And then we'll finish it out. So that's it for the updates. I will do individual reviews on the 1/18 scale cars once I start doing the diorama and start doing the build on that. So look for those reviews. These are actually ones that were made years ago by Sunstar. They don't make them anymore, and they're really expensive to get on eBay right now. But yeah, so we'll be doing reviews on that, and again, building the dioramas. And then we got to get to our Baby Yoda diorama as well. Did you see the Hot Toys version? I really like the Hot Toys version. I just didn't like the fact that they have the ears. I mean, I like the fact that they had the extra ears so you can have them set back. Just didn't like the crease where you put the ears into the head. But the Hot Toys one does look really, really nice. I was actually thinking about it for like a half a second. I was like, should I get the other one? But no, we're going to work on Grogu, the child, Baby Yoda, in upcoming videos anyways when we do that diorama for the Mandalorian / Fett / Hut wall. Kind of holding off that a little bit to see what the Mandalorian does next. See if there's anything else that I can add as well. But anyways, thanks for tuning in. Again, I will try to get out more videos when I can. Look for the rebuild again on the virtual pinball. That's just going to be just so awesome to do. And what's really cool about it is I don't know a lot about virtual pinball, so something that I'm going to learn as I go with the different programming and doing the wiring and stuff like that. So anyways, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like so we get the videos out and we can build this channel. And yeah, that's it. So I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and we will talk to you real soon.